Welcome to Anime We Watch. That's
Yes.
A.W.W. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into the anime film Your Name. Now, this film, we watched superhero-oriented anime, then
Yes.
an action, horror, sci-fi,
Classic.
religious
Yeah.
with Akira.
Yeah.
Then we watched a musical comedy.
Yeah.
Ooh, very different.
Yeah.
And this one was... no, I guess a rom. It's more of a romantic movie. The com was
it's
light.
more of a drama,
It's
more of a
dramatized romantic story.
high school
with a little bit of
drama,
and like some spirituality in there as well, and some sci-fi
and also
as well.
more bombing. I'm waiting for us to watch one anime without bombing,
or someone groping boobs,
or
thinking about groping boobs.
Yeah, did Akatsuko have any of that stuff? Akatsuko?
No,
Yeah,
but we did look at an anthropomorphic deer's legs for a long time. They're like, oh, that means she is getting ready for a date. And you're like, that was okay. Overall, we're okay, but we didn't get much further in that series. So you report back to us if the pervs come out. But today,
let us know when the pervs come out.
We're going to be talking about Your Name. Now, this film was released in Los Angeles before it was released in Japan on July 3rd, 2016, and then in August 26th, 2016 in Japan. Now, this film... Here's your quickie synopsis. If you're watching this review, you probably watched along with us, and thank you for joining us because, boy, howdy, it messed me up. A teenage boy and girl embark on a quest to meet each other for the first time after they magically swap bodies. This movie, just to kind of get a glimpse, I knew this was a successful movie. I know it's a popular movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know... I think my wrist just broke when I did that. I hope for the audio listeners. This movie... is unbelievably successful. A total gross of $361 million, becoming the highest grossing anime film and Japanese film of all time until Spirited Away was recently, this year, released in China, and then Spirited Away took that spot.
Interesting.
Fourth highest grossing film of all time in Japan after that. The eighth highest grossing traditionally animated film. And just all animated films.
Yeah.
It's the eighth highest. And the 12th highest grossing non-English film worldwide. The film won the 49th Stigs Film Festival 2016 Los Angeles Film Critics Association Awards and 71st Manichi Film Awards for Best Animated Feature Film, as well as receiving a nomination for the 40th Japan Academy Prize for Best Animation of the Year. And just so you guys know, this is from Wikipedia, and I did back it up on a couple different websites to make sure these were legit. But also, there is a live-action adaptation coming. I don't know if it's an American one or if Japan's taking a swing at that. As far as I've gotten from the fans, they are not happy whenever that happens. This movie, though, I recommend it just off of, I think, people who enjoy romantic films, dramas, would like it.
Yes.
Star-crossed lovers, literally. There's a star that falls to the planet and murders her at one point. But also the animation. Like, this movie, I believe, started production in 2014, was what I read. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's incredibly well animated.
It's like, because you have your... talking about anime as a medium, the one we're our high water mark is like Miyazaki. And I still think, like that has its own flavor. But this is something special. And I like that they took the time for certain details, like when you see her riding the bike. And I like the way they use perspective. That was a good way to make it feel like a world that they were moving around in. At one point in the beginning of the movie, I actually had a feeling that we were like doing a little bit of a time jump, like in the 80s, because it looked like a more rural town. But then she brings out a smartphone, so you're all kinds of confused. That may have, Well,
and also I would imagine the different lives in Japan compared to the city to... the more rural villages and traditions and stuff like that. Yeah, it's beautifully animated, and it's very, I think, emotionally sincere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%. Yeah. And that's a really good way to get me sucked into a movie. I still like... you're going to get more cynical the more you grow up, but I still realize that I'm a sucker for romantic stories like that, where it's like someone just looking for love, where it's like...
Someone's just looking for love before that comet nukes their town.
Next week, we're going to be talking about Cowboy Bebop. And it's going to be...
for that.
Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm so excited. And we hope you guys enjoyed Your Name. It was a blast to watch on Funimation, but we will be moving over to Hulu. I know Cowboy Bebop is on a couple other platforms as well, so make sure you tune in before Netflix does their live action adaptation of whatever that is.
Yep.
That'll be
it'll be something.
It will be.
It will be something.
It will be. So let us know what you thought down below, and we'll see you guys next time. But before we go, let's give a shout out to Caitlin, David, and Jimmy J Shark.
I think it's special because of the dream. I'm 100% love anything with dreams. Inception is one of my favorite movies. But the one thing that I really liked about it was the food. It looked so good. There was a waffle in there that I was like, what is that? I need to find out the recipe.
I think one of the most special things about it is by far the animation. It was just absolutely breathtaking. I actually watched the movie a second time after the watch along because I was so focused on just staring at the animation.
It's kind of your typical love story, but with a really interesting twist with the connection between the two people.
Bye, guys.
Bye.